For about an hour on Thursday, fourth day after the hurricane hit, I got NPR, and there was a story by John Burnett. And he was reporting that there were thousands of people at the convention center assembled, and they had no food and no water and no way out. So my wife and I packed up our car with all the food and water and everything that we had in our house. Got a can of spray paint. I spray painted the car, aid and a leaf worker, and maybe crosses, like a red cross on the side. I know you can get people to tell a relief agency not to provide water to infants and food to infants in America in 2005, and the people who carry that out. And the whole time I kept thinking, I don't believe that that this is America. It's just 2005. It's just impossible to believe.
They made sure ain't no water come around this area, downtown where the French Quarter at, Louis Armstrong Park, all that there. They made sure ain't no water come down that way.
White people are so scared of black people. They bulldoze out to the country and put up houses on little loopy-loop streets, while America gets its heart cut right out of its chest. The Berlin Wall still runs down Main Street, separating east side from west. Nothing is stirring up.
Miss the culture that comes from parts of the black community because it is enriching to us. But there has been, despite the crime element that has been sometimes associated with African American families, particularly who have lost everything, and they've come to terms with it. Not that they're happy with it, not that they don't feel loss and sadness and all these other feelings, but they're coping, and they're going to be okay, I think.
You don't say to people after the fact that they have no business living below sea level. I'm sorry, sir, but we've been here for almost 300 years.
So I think what we're going to see is a struggle between big developers who see enormous opportunities to gentrify and yuppify and sterilize the city, and also neighborhood people, grassroots groups, and individuals who will be fighting to save the city, to save the culture of the city, to create opportunities for people who didn't have opportunities in the past so they can come home, so they don't lose their neighborhoods.
How you just go visit people's stuff and decide that you want it and do horrible things like that? And it's ironic that the people they're taking things from are called the violent people.
And we're going to take your house and we're going to move you somewhere else. Now the objective would be not to use eminent domain, but to buy out your equity. And the alternative of you losing all my equity versus getting all my equity, I think the decision you make is pretty obvious. I'm going to take my equity and reestablish somewhere else.
We came up out of Bootstrings, but we made it.
These people in these neighborhoods worked for these houses. They didn't give them these houses. This ain't no government assistance. You had to work hard and pay for this. People gave their life and their heart and their soul for this. And they want you to just walk away? For the rich? So some rich man can come in and say, well, I got all that. That's for me. You better go somewhere else with that.
So when you think of the practical side of that decision, you're probably just being an obstructionist if you decide against all of those odds that I want to not sell anyway.
It's hard to tell people what to do. They have a mind of their own, and I'm a free market guy. I believe they ought to be, if they own land and willing to put up with the headaches, they ought to be allowed to live anywhere they want. I don't favor legislating people can't go home.
This history right here, and our family that lived here all our lives and everything.
This is a white
Mardi Gras.
No rapes in the porta
No
potty.
rapes, no gun. No one's been shot yet this Mardi Gras. And
Thank
normally
God.
there's 5 or 6 a night. Very interesting. So when you're taking your pictures and looking at this, you're seeing a white Mardi Gras.
Mardi Gras.
Wondering what it will take for my country to rise. First we admit our mistakes, and then we open our eyes. Or nature's supposed to one last dumb decision. America, the beautiful, is just one big subdivision.
I'm expressing everything that I can right now for the city, and I hope that it rebuild and be more stronger, more powerful, and it have more love.